Hello everyone, I warmly welcome you to Tea with Usher. I hope you're keeping safe. I'll show you in today's video how to grow your passive income, then to invest a major part of your income in shares and in real estate to grow your wealth in this channel. In today's video, I will discuss why you should invest in the stock market. If any of my viewers are from outside of USA, they should look into investing into the US stock market, as the US has the biggest stock market with being the market leader. First thing you should do is open an online brokerage account. It's easier than you might think. I will put some links in the description for few brokerage accounts. Most rich people have invested in stocks. Similarly, you can invest in stocks for you to grow your wealth. Stocks do well, especially in the long term. The stock market price may go down in a recession, but in comparison, stocks perform rather well. By the way, I'm Asha Pereira. Welcome to Tea with Asha YouTube channel. Do consider subscribing to Tea with Asha, and I will bring valuable content to grow your income and then to invest a major part in stock market as well as in real estate to grow your wealth. New videos will be uploaded on every Sundays and on Thursdays and sometimes on Tuesdays in this channel. I believe you will like the content in this video. If you stay till the end, if you like me to cover any other topics, please do comment below. This video provides education and information for investors. Tea with Asha does not provide advisory or brokerage services. You should do your own research before you invest. There are a few different ways you can invest in stocks. It's up to you to decide which way. So let's discuss few below. If you're a DIY kind of a person, think zero commission. Apps are available like Robinhood or Webull, which you can use to buy stocks. And you can use Webull or other apps to buy cryptocurrencies as well. Some do purchase stocks according to a group of investors or following a wealthy investor, like Warren Buffett and his company Berkshire Hathaway, or letting someone else trade on behalf of you, say a broker. But what I believe is, you should do your own research about what you would invest before you allow a broker to invest on your behalf. Because sometimes they might do bad investments, or the fees charged by the broker could quite be high, which you could eat into your profits. If you're going in the path of investing in an online brokerage account, always remember to set up two-step authentication where there's no chance of stealing money in from your account. Few months back in 2020, hackers logged into Robinhood and stole millions of dollars. There is nothing to be scared of. You can set up two-step verification with Google Authenticator, not just your email and the password or a message to your phone. Stocks and stock mutual funds. Do you know the difference? Even if you are going in the path of DIY investing, there is nothing to worry about. If you get the basics of investing, then it's pretty easy. What are individual stocks? Do you know? Individual stocks, of course, are just buying one, two, or many stocks of a company. Say if you wish to buy McDonald's stocks or Amazon stocks, which can buy you one stock, 100 stocks, or thousands of stocks, if you wish the price is good and you have the funds to purchase. Mutual fund stocks are like a combination of many company stocks which you can buy in a single transaction, like S&P 500, which was $2,276 back in the start of 2017. Now it has gone up to about 3,700 plus back in December 2020. Mutual funds let you purchase small amount of many companies, say S&P 500 index of or Standard and Poor 500 is the market capitalization of weighted index of 500 largest publicly traded companies in the US. Remember, you don't need to invest the full amount, say $3,700 plus to buy S&P 500 stock. You can buy parts at the beginning of your investing journey. S&P 500 pays dividend between 2 to 3%. Some companies within the fund pay dividends. Dividends are a large income source for many. I will discuss in another video on dividend investing because I invested for dividends. How much do you want to invest in stock market? Set a budget and always try to commit to that budget. You should have a set amount to invest in stocks every month or every 2 weeks. Even being on a low salary, you can set a small amount towards investing and building your future for yourself. You can use Smart Asset Investment Calculator to set a budget and set up a plan. Average rate of return in the US stock market is about 7% in the long term. Let's assume you're 25-year-old and you have an initial investment of $1,000 and then to invest $200 every month for your retirement. And your retirement age should be around 66 years, that is 41 years from now. You might earn more in the future with going up on the corporate ladder or starting a side hustle or a full-time business. But I do want to take that into consideration now, where you can do it by yourself in the future, where I will leave a link for your calculator in the description. If you're older than 25, you can double or triple your monthly investment to achieve your goals faster. You can choose to reinvest your dividends from the dividend-paying companies like 3M to help you grow your investment. Oops, the calculator only allows to be calculated up to 30 years. You would have earned $250,111 by that time at 2049. Starting amount is only $1,000, your total contributions of $72,000. But check the compound interest you have earned, which is $178,111. That is the power of compound interest on your investments. You would have earned dividends on top of the capital gains. If the stocks portfolio was a dividend-paying stock, your amount would be much larger if you decided to reinvest your dividends. Let's check again for the next 11 years. By that time, let's assume you can invest about $1,000 a month. Then the final result will be $741,274 by the time of your retirement. You would have seen a massive difference. In the last 11 years, your money has tripled from $250,000 to close to about $750,000 because of the compound interest would have been in full force with the large capital and regular investments. So longer you invest, you'd be better off, unless you'd be able to invest a large capital at the beginning and at least about $5,000 a month. With the pension payment, if you have about $800,000 in your stock portfolio, it would be sufficient for you to live the same standards of living before your retirement. Focus on the long term. There are many methods of investing, but the most successful people have just simply done one thing, which is to hold on to the stock for a long term, as I said before. Like Warren Buffett has famously said, buying one or more S&P 500 stocks and holding it for a long time. It's the best investment for most Americans to do. Otherwise, if you're going to invest in individual stocks, then you have to know individual companies and the potential for them to grow and their asset portfolio. Unless you are a day trader, it's best not to look into the stocks and how they are performing in the short term. But there will be times to check on your portfolio to see if it is on track. It's absolutely critical for you to invest even a marginal amount on a regular basis. What I suggest is invest monthly or bi-weekly depending on your wage payments. Later on, when you have little more income, you can increase your contributions. I'm not sure if you have read Rich Dad Poor Dad book by Robert Kiyosaki, where his friend's father was the rich dad and his own father is the poor dad. In that book, Robert speaks about cash flow quadrant, which is you have to draw a square and have to split that vertically. In the middle, then there will be a left quadrant and there will be a right quadrant. Then you have to split that horizontally. In the middle, left square, which is the left top square, is an employee, which means you have a job. Bottom left square is self-employed, which means you own a job. And now let's check the right quadrant. On the top, which means you're a business owner, which the business works for you. But now let's look at the bottom right square, which is the investor where money works for you. That is what you want to be. Well, that is what I want you to be. You don't need to be a big business owner to become an investor. You can start to be an investor while being an employee. Then that money will work for you. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to Tea with Usher channel if you haven't done so. And while doing that, press the bell and all notifications. I will see you again in another video. That will be on Sundays and on Thursdays, sometimes on Tuesdays. Love you all. See you again in another video.
When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough. You gotta pick yourself up, cause life gets hard. It might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah. You wanna be